Streaming from the 22 News Broadcast Center. This is 22 News at 4 p.m. Digital Edition.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to 22 News at 4. I'm Claire Overton. We'll get to your top 4 at 4 in just a moment, but first, a look at your commuter traffic and weather. 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Brian Lapis. Always a pleasure to be here with you, Brian.
A pleasure to have you here.
Awesome. And are we looking good? I know it's Labor Day. Labor Day equals a lot of traffic, normally people leaving their vacation spots. How are the roads looking right now?
So far, so good. Let's take a look, shall we, at our map. And actually, we're green everywhere, which indicates no major traffic problems. I-91 from the Connecticut state line to Hatfield is in good shape. And the Pike is looking good, even here where often we have congestion at the beginning and end of weekends at Sturbridge, where the Pike meets I-84. No major problems here. So far, so good as we end the weekend. Let's take a look at temperatures right now. We're in the low to mid 70s, 73 Westfield, 76 in Greenfield, 74 Northampton, 75 in Orange. And it's been kind of gray all day. We've got this thin overcast, but pretty steady and widespread overcast over the Pioneer Valley. From time to time, you'll see a little bit of hazy sunshine or filtered sunshine, but generally it's gray as we end the day. However, brighter air or brighter skies on the way in here for tomorrow. We'll show you with our 22 News Storm Team Skycast.
We begin in Watertown, where 3 people were found shot to death in a home Sunday morning. Officials say Watertown police responded to a well-being check at a multifamily home where they found 3 residents dead with gunshot wounds. The victims were identified as an elderly woman who lived on one floor of the unit and a man and another woman who lived on another separate living space together on the bottom floor. Officials also believe this is an isolated incident and there's no threat to the public. On Sunday, the home was taped off and a Toyota vehicle was towed from the area. The investigation remains ongoing by the Middlesex DA's office and Watertown police. Over in Westboro, shots were fired as a result of a road rage incident on the Mass Turnpike. State police say troopers were notified of a shooting around 7 Sunday evening. They were told a person shot at another vehicle, which left a visible bullet hole in their car. The shooter then fled from the scene while the victim left I-90, headed to the Westboro Service Plaza to speak with troopers and confirm they did not hit the damaged vehicle will be used as evidence in the ongoing investigation. Anyone with information on this shooting are asked to call the state police. In Lawrence, a man was arrested for allegedly possessing over 10 kilograms of illegal substances in connection with a drug manufacturing ring. Charging documents stated that last Thursday, police saw 31-year-old Joshua Morales of Lawrence enter a home in Methuen, leaving a large orange bag. The home was being investigated and monitored as an alleged drug distribution and manufacturing location. Morales was later detained by police, who searched his vehicle and found 10,000 counterfeit Percocet pills. They also seized multiple kilograms of counterfeit Adderall suspected to contain fentanyl, methamphetamine, and other drug paraphernalia. Morales was charged Friday with 1 count of possession of controlled substances with intent to distribute. He will appear in Boston federal court at a later date. And a driver was arrested for operating under the influence of alcohol after a car crashed in Palmer. The Palmer Police Department stated on Friday just before 10 at night. Palmer Police and Fire Departments, along with other local departments, were sent to West Ware Street at Palmer Motorsports for a car that crashed into a pole. The vehicle then continued into the woods down an embankment, leaning on its side against a tree. After an investigation, the driver was arrested for operating under the influence of alcohol. No injuries were reported and power was restored to the area. Now let's get another check at today's weather. 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Brian Lapis once again here. Brian, it was a gorgeous day today, but a little overcast. Yeah,
a few clouds around, but we're going to stay dry. And actually, dry weather continues for most of the upcoming work week as well. Let's take a look, shall we? You can see here we've got the thin but pretty much widespread overcast over western Massachusetts. Storm system to our south. It's not going to bring us any rain, but it will spread the clouds in here through at least the mid-evening hours. Notice 7 o'clock tonight on the 22 News Storm Team Skycast, we're gray. And then the clouds start to break up by midnight, and then there's this clearing overnight. Temperatures in the 40s and 50s tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. Sunshine rising, not a bad day. There will be a light breeze from the east. High temperatures tomorrow, 76 to 80. And as I was mentioning, I'm expecting we're going to have dry weather here through sunset on Thursday. We'll show you on 22 News starting at 5.
And now trending today, a big chance for big money. The Powerball jackpot is up to $1.1 billion. No one has matched all 6 numbers since May 31st, allowing the jackpot to swell to $1.1 billion, which would be the 5th largest prize in the game's history. Payments would be spread over 30 years, or a winner could choose an immediate lump sum of an estimated $498.4 million before taxes. Back in August of 2017, a woman from Chicopee bought a Powerball ticket from the Pride gas station on Montgomery Street. That ticket won her $480 million before taxes. Tune in to 22 News at 11, where we'll have the winning numbers. And there was a special opener before that pitch that was thrown at the Red Sox game. Westfield native Madison Curbelo sang the national anthem. She was a semifinalist on season 25 of The Voice and is now leaving her mark on Fenway Park. She posted this video on her Facebook saying it was an honor to sing at Fenway for the first time. Madison also has a show coming up at the Majestic Theater in West Springfield, and that's going to be on September 22nd. And now for a look at what we're working on for 22 News starting at 5. We're continuing our coverage of the fire that erupted at Wheeler Hall at UMass Amherst. Plus, we'll take a look at how the arrival of college students will help boost sales for local businesses. And we'll take you to a Labor Day parade in Holyoke for union locals and organizers that marched in it.
Traffic is looking good as we begin the early evening kind of migration, I guess you could say, either to or from Western Massachusetts. You can see here that 91's in good shape, 291 connecting on either end here with 91, and the Pike is in good shape. There's a slight slowdown in Sturbridge, but no big deal there. And the weather stays dry here through the overnight hours. In fact, we've got a long run of continued dry weather here this week. We'll show you on 22 News at 5. Claire?
Thanks, Brian, and thank you for joining us this afternoon for 22 News at 4. Join us on TV starting right at 5. You can get all your local news and weather updates anytime on wwlp.com and on the 22 News mobile app.